Yep. So, and this is...
we have to stop.
This is the perfect time for us to come together.
We need to support each other with what's happening with sexual harassment. This is something, I've lived it too, not in the position of actually having it on me, but living with a family member doing it. I know what that picture looks like and how everyone tends to turn your head away or not know how to handle it. And so whatever people want to say, Deb, like, oh, wow, they should have come out earlier or anything like that. We haven't put ourselves in anyone's shoes, which is women and divas. We need to learn how to put ourselves in someone else's shoes. We need to not be judgmental. We need to not make assumptions, and we need to defend and pick up each other. That's like all I could say. We need to pick up each other. There's too much assumptions out there. We got to stop these assumptions, and it's rampant.
Right. Yep, and that's what the Divalution's all about. Right?
To me it is.
Yeah.
With some nice oils and some lovely pretty things. Doesn't mean that we can't enjoy our femininity.
That's
is that
right.
a word, femininity?
Yes, it is.
Because that's part of it too. We are not a male, we are a female, and so that's something to celebrate too. So I love your if everyone's listening, go to Deb's store, because your station/store, because it's really, you are exactly. And your diva messages, your diva dialogue is amazing. Your messages of wisdom and encouragement. You are, and your book, of course, is amazing, but you are really a true diva. And it's wonderful. Thank you.
Aww.
I'm so blessed to have known you for over a year and 4 months.
Aw, thank you, Adrienne. It's such a pleasure to know you as well. And to have your show on the network is such a blessing. I learned something new every time you're on. And Josh hopefully will too.
Yeah, I'm going to listen. I need
Yes,
I need
Josh.
some etiquette.
Thank you.
Very good.
Love you. Give everybody
Thank you.
our
Thank
love.
you for letting me call in.
Oh, you're more than
to
welcome.
everyone that's there, all you hosts, I love you all. You are all amazing. And if I could call into your shows, please, I would love to, because Julie, I don't know who's there in the room, but I know that each one of you does a really kick-ass job with your show.
As do you. Thank you. Julia said thank you.
Thank you. Oh, you're down. Okay, bye, everyone. Have a great
Bye.
night. And Merry Christmas. Talk to you
Thank
next year.
Okay.
Not you, Deb.
No,
See you on the
your
22nd.
show is on Friday at 2.
Friday at 2.
Right.
I can't wait. Thanks, Deb. I look forward to it.
Me too.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank
Adrienne.
you.
So
Bye-bye.
she is so much fun, and that's a good example about how far-reaching we are now. She's from Arizona.
Wow.
She lives in Arizona, and I can't even remember how I found her. Every now and then I put something on Facebook or something on LinkedIn asking if anybody is interested in doing a show. And that's how I found Adrienne. And she had just graduated from the School of Professional Global Etiquette. And this year, she lives in Arizona now, but her family is from New York. And she did a car tour with her husband and daughter, and they went to New York and visited her family, and then on the way back to Arizona, they stopped here, and we had a party, and everybody got to meet her, and she was just so much fun and so lively and full of life. She's a wonderful person, and she is a very empathetic person, and she does a lot for where she lives. Now she works for the American Cancer Society. Is it Society?
I think so.
And they're in Arizona. So she does really good things. Good person. Good person. Good person, Josh.
Just keep filling the time.
Yes.
Got nothing else to talk about.
Well,
I got 9 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm a
but
good person. Let me tell you how she is a good person.
Everybody that we have. So this is our last show of the year.
Yeah.
Last show of 2017. So watch on our website and on Facebook for the classes that we have on Saturdays. And we're starting to read a new book. Book club is on Monday nights.
You're like the next Oprah, aren't you? You're like white Oprah over here. You're killing it. You have a book club? Do you have a magazine?
Do.
If you had a magazine, you'd be like Oprah.
I write for Women to Women.
Yeah, and then you need like that one sidekick that Julia. Julia's like your Gail.
There you go, Julia.
Yeah. She said
Where
that you were
is
like
she?
one. Like you both have partners, but we always just assumed, you know? Yeah, exactly.
That's funny stuff, Josh. You're a funny
You're like
man.
you're the next Oprah.
Radio Oprah.
Yeah.
She started on radio.
Yeah. Did she?
Yes.
Gosh, I didn't know that. Interesting. So did you want to say something, Stacey? No.
She just wants to be closer.
All right. So I have been very blessed with the people that I know, and Pat Horton's here. He has a show coming up next, the Sexual Literacy Project. And Pat, you've been on for how many years now? 3 years? 2.5? This is his 3rd year on, and you know that's another thing. We are very open. Like it goes from the Sexual Literacy Project to Dr. Julia's show to manners. I mean, it's like all over the place. But there are things that everybody needs to know. So we do
current.
enlighten.
They're very current.
Well, and it's going to get more so, I think, next year because I'm not holding back anymore. I've been very reserved these years. I have not voiced much of an opinion. And all that's going to change in 2018.
Should we look out?
No, you have no reason to look out. But, you know, if you sat down and asked somebody that had listened to our station for all this time what I was all about, would they be able to answer you?
You mean because your opinion wasn't voiced?
Well, they would tell you, like, it would all be surface stuff, nothing deep. That's changing.
You're going to get deep.
I'm going to be real and honest and why we got started and why I do this. And I've been afraid to do that, and I'm not afraid anymore.
That's good to
Because
hear.
the people that need to hear the messages are the people that that are going through what I went through, and they need to know that this is a safe place for them to come and why this is what it is. It's to help them. It's, you know, I'm a speaker. That's what I do. I rattle on and on and on and on and on and on. But I usually have a message when I'm in front of an audience because I'm there for a specific reason. I've not done that here until last week when we had the Me Too show. That was the first time I really voiced an opinion, and it felt pretty darn good. And I chose to do it then because that was very near and dear to my heart, what happened, because I went through that. And I lost a job because of that. So now realness is going to be prevalent throughout W4 Divas from now on. And maybe some people won't like it. Maybe some people will. But our whole reason for being here is to let you know that you're not alone. And there you have it.
There you have it.
So next year it's getting real, Josh. What do you have to say about that?
Well,
Sounds like a country song,
Yeah,
doesn't
it does, actually, yeah.
I'm going to be barefoot in a cotton dress, and a truck's going to drop me off.
Backseat of a truck.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
You want me to fill in?
No.
She was looking at me like I was supposed to say
I thought
something
you
deep.
were
I got
gonna say
nothing.
something.
I'm
I'm
not a deep person. I make inappropriate jokes, and that's what I do. But I admire the fact that you can talk about that stuff. I mean, I think that's really important.
Well, I haven't been able to.
But you're gonna.
I'm gonna.
Boom.
I'm gonna.
Gosh, Deb, we got deep today.
We did. That was a good show today.
I think we cried like 10 times.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. It was cleansing. That's why girlfriends need girlfriends. I could go home and bless my husband's heart. He wants to solve all my problems.
Yeah, but sometimes you just don't need those problems solved. You need to deal with them yourself.
Oh, and sometimes you just need to say them out loud, and things will come to you.
You know what one of my favorite things that you told me was is when you go home and Steve tries to talk to you, sometimes you just say, I'm done talking for the day.
Yes.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Yes.
That's so
and I
incredible.
say, you can, but I'm not going to answer you.
I'm done talking for
So
today.
he does his monologue.
I'm done talking for today. I do not want to talk anymore.
You do that?
No.
No, you just keep going.
No,
huh?
I just, yeah. People always assume that it's I'm a different person at home, and I mean, my wife has to put up with this 24/7. So, you know,
But that's good because we know how
Right.
you are in all situations.
I make inappropriate jokes at home too. That's what I do. Made a living out of it all these years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
So
they're so useful.
Yeah.
in 2018, what's on your agenda?
Well, I'm really excited about this modern craft. I mean, I think that it's. I know you have sponsors here, so I want to make sure that I'm careful about that. But I'm really excited about it. It's wine for everyday people. You know, we don't have a vineyard. We don't grow our own grapes. We let the farmers take care of that stuff so that we can make the best product possible. It's wine for people who are maybe afraid to try wine and have never. I didn't drink wine until I met you.
That's right.
I mean, I was maybe a Moscato drinker, and now more red blend.
I'm so proud.
Yeah, red drinker. Like so, it's a stepping stone, and we're not afraid to take things and maybe we have a fudge wine and a cherry wine and mix those two together and then mix wine with Jones soda and mix wine with Faygo soda and come up with cocktails around wine. So I'm really excited about that, and just the ability to be the only tasting room in Bay City. There's no just walk up to the counter, $5, try some wine. There's nothing like that around here. Vino's is very close to that, but you can't just go to a tasting room with 4 young girls and just stop in and try it out. So I'm really excited about Modern Craft. We're going to do some different things, create a mascot, some different things that maybe we could even team up with the Devalution project on as far as like back to school supplies and that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Too.
I would love that. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
And thank you in advance.
Yeah, so that's one, and then I've got some other projects that are still kind of in the works, and working on some marketing with some different people. And my whole thing is what I did last year. I had a lot of fun doing. It was a great job,
And it was very you.
It was fun, and at some point it wasn't fun anymore, right? And it became a job. I don't want to do a job. And there's so many people. My mom lost her boyfriend this past year.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, so it was. And that was kind of one of those things. It's like an eye-opening kind of thing. He was here on Thursday, gone on Friday.
Wow.
So it's a matter of I don't want to waste the time that we have left
Right.
doing stuff that I don't want to do. So it's just about fun for me this year
Good.
and moving forward. If it becomes a job, I can't do it.
Right.
I don't want to have a job.
Right.
I just want to have fun doing what I do for a living. So I'm excited.
And I like that you still hang out with us too. And you know what else I like is when I have a problem, not a personal problem, but a problem with the radio, that you're always there for me. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
I appreciate it very much.
Very emotional. I don't like this emotion.
I'm not.
I don't
I'm
like
not. Stop it. So
Miss Deb, I don't like this. It makes me uncomfortable, Miss Deb.
and I want to thank Vino Wine Warehouse for always giving us wine, and for every show we have a bottle of wine. I so appreciate that, Greg Kimber.
Really,
Thank
as long
you.
as Greg continues to do that, there will be a show, won't there?
Yes.
I mean, the day he stops giving you wine, you might as well just shut her down.
Well, we'll have to buy our own. It's not going to be near as much fun.
I got you covered. Don't you worry.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
And I want to thank Grower's Choice and Dave Dyke for he sponsors a show. He sponsors 1 month at a time. He's did it for all of last year. He's going to continue doing it this year. I really
What is
appreciate
Grower's
that.
Choice?
Grower's Choice is an insurance
Oh,
company.
I thought it was one of the marijuana places. I did. I thought it was like marijuana supplies, like
That's
for the
next.
at-home
I'm
growers.
after them next.
Yeah, you
Right.
should be.
I know.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
we
can you imagine choking it up with Deb during the Devalution show?
we
Wouldn't that
can
be
drink
fun?
wine and
Smoke a doobie with Deb in the afternoon.
we'll get the giggles.
Wow, there's a show I could get behind.
It'll be packed in here.
It'll be smoky in here.
Doritos and stuff. It'll be awesome.
And Juliana, you've been with me almost from the beginning.
Yeah.
The Zingy Divas have been with us for a long time.
You know what's crazy is that we just got rid of. You guys were making the little spray thing for poop, right?
We still
Yeah, I just finished that bottle. I bet you that bottle has lasted me 2 years.
Oh my God!
And I
yes.
poop a lot, but you spray it, and it's
And it
like
works.
It's better than any household poop spray ever. I don't spray it in the toilet beforehand because that seems like kind of pretentious. But I just